everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope y'all are doing a-okay at home. So I already did my eye makeup. I kind of had to just because I'm super excited to show y'all the stuff I want to use. I prep my skin, everything's great. I use my MAC Prep and Prime essential oil stick. I don't know why I can never remember like the essential part. I always say oil stick, but it's the essential oil stick. Real good stuff. Fantastic. It's actually helping with my skin a lot at the moment that I'm having problematic skin. But anyways, back to the real deal. This is why I am here, and this is why I'm super duper excited. I finally got the powders that I've been wanting to try out. These are the powders. This is the shade medium. I have yet to try it. These are brand new, but look, I'm going to show you something. Are you ready? This is what it looks like, and you open it, and that's the packaging. Look at the applicator. Beautiful. So I'm gonna get a few out. I'm just gonna rip this much off. There's 4. So I already prepped my skin again. You do want to have really nicely prepped skin. I'm actually gonna go in with my lightest concealer. This is my, as you guys know, my Glossier G11 Stretch Concealer. This is the lightest concealer that I own. So I'm just gonna go in like that, just to kind of create a base for my powder. Okay, so now that I have my face completely ready and set, I forgot to mention I had to fill in my eyebrows, so I did that. And for my eyes, I went in with my Makeup Geek shadows. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but it's my Makeup Geek shadows, the Total Pink. Really love this, absolutely beautiful. I ended up using my MAC mixing medium to turn this into an eyeliner with a really thin brush, the MAC 210 brush. Divine, love it. And with that, I topped it off with my fake lashes from Ardell. It's just the packaging, but these are the lashes I'm wearing for any of you guys who are curious. The Ardell 810s, the faux mink. And I'm wearing the House of Lash Glue. These two, gorge mascara. It is the Essence Lash Princess, and for eyebrow, it is the NYX Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. Sorry, I was trying to see the letters here. I don't have my glasses on, I'm having a hard time seeing, and the shade black. So anyways, without any further ado, and I'm also gonna wear my Makeup Geek blush. I'm gonna try it out so y'all can see it on camera. Beautiful, beautiful pink. This is the shade Spellbound, and this is made for what I see here when it says fair, for fair skin. So anyways, going back to the whole thing, these are the 2 powders. I'm gonna be trying them out, and first off is the porcelain. So I got a bit here. It is very light. Oh, it's actually with my color. Interesting. Oh no, that's where it's starting to get a little light. Yep, it's a little too light. Oh, by the way, the concealer, for some reason today it's like not sitting on my nose very nicely, so I am having a bit of bad skin day today, which is why I was kind of hesitant to make the video, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it, get through it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a brush. What would be a good powder brush? Ooh, I'm gonna use this one. This is my BH number 2 BH Cosmetics powder brush. This is with the shade porcelain. So I am going kind of heavy with it, just to see how it takes off all the shine. So half of it is porcelain, half of it is with medium. So let me go back in with the sponge again. Yeah, it would be too fair. The porcelain is too fair. So I would actually use it like how I intended, for under the eye area. Oops, I scratched it with my nail. That looks really nice, actually. Under the eyes, looks really pretty. And I feel like even maybe the light would have looked too light on me. Okay, there. Doesn't it look a little bit lighter? but I'm not mad at it. It doesn't look like incredibly off. You can definitely see some lightness. And it sits very nicely on my skin. I do have texture here, but I've had that like on both sides. I've been dealing with texture like these past few days. I don't know what it is with my skin. I guess being locked away is starting to do more harm than good to my skin. So now I'm going to go in with the medium shade of powder. Let me just break off my sponges here. And I'm going to try it with the opposite side this time. Extra cushion. And this is a little too dark. Yeah, it's a bit too dark. It's actually almost like a bronzer color. I'm not mad at it. It's really pretty. I could actually mix these two and turn it into one color. Yeah. See how it's starting to make my skin look a little dirty? Because it's off it's not my color. You can start seeing it a little bit. Yeah, so you can see a drastic difference. Like the porcelain I could still like get away with it, but the medium, not so much. This is the medium shade. This one would probably be best as a bronzer, which I'm totally fine with because I do use bronzers. Really nice. So this actually would work great just using it instead of using a cream bronzer. I can use a makeup foundation as a bronzer. That actually is, wow, that's really nice though. If you forget about the color and that it looks weird, it looks really, really nice. Like on the skin, like it's nicely, and it feels so smooth. I can see why it's called Cashmere. Definitely feels like Cashmere. So this is the two. One's a little dark, one's a little too light, but that's okay. I can always mix them. I kind of want to try it out and see how it looks mixed. I'm really curious. Let me give it a shot. So I did half with both powders. I'm not gonna lie, I did make a bit of a mess, but I mixed this one and this one. I tapped into the medium one first 3 times, twice in this one, and at first it did start to look a little bit dark, a little on the orangey side. So I went in with a wedge and just blotted it down a little bit with the porcelain. So I think it's doing a really good job. I love how it still looks like my skin, but look at the coverage. It gives me really good coverage. This is obviously bare prepped and no makeup, no foundation, no concealer, no powder. And it looks really, really nice. So I want to show you guys how I did it. So this is what I did. I'm gonna be using my little mirror here because I want to make sure that I can see what I am doing. And of course, show you guys freely. So I'm gonna get my 2 powders, right? So first one is medium. So I do tap a bit like that, and then tap into my porcelain so it starts looking like that, a little mixed. And I pat it. I don't swirl it onto the skin. I pat it so I can first see if it's my shade or not. Like right now it looks a little orange, so I go in with some more of the porcelain to kind of lighten it. Nice fast light strokes. So I can see it's still a little dark. And then again, I just do the rest of my face like that. I just have to kind of like angle my head out of the way of my body so I can see what I'm doing. This is a little tricky to pat, but I'm trying here. See, like I went a little too heavy with the orange, or with the medium, so I'm looking a little orange. But with the sponge, where'd it go? My light one. Here it is, this one. With my sponge here, I'll go in with the porcelain one. And I'll blend it out just to really get it on my skin. Here, but I can tell I need to shave my face a little bit because I am having some pretty intense peach fuzz. I can see that it's really coming through. But I love the coverage that it gives me. So another thing I also did was under the eyes. I dipped it in the medium. I dipped it in the porcelain. And under my eye here, put some on. Got a bit of the porcelain. Like that. I still have, of course, to learn to use it properly. Gotta blend it all through. But I'm not gonna lie, I really like the finish. I like that it still looks like my skin, but it gave me really good coverage. I went a little too heavy on this side with the medium, at least from what the camera picks up. In person, you don't really see it, but on camera, definitely. Like, I feel I look fine, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So now with the finishing touch of the powder, this is the Besame Brightening Violet Powder. This is a translucent one. So it's supposed to brighten like dark circles, at least from what I read. I'm pretty sure I read the right one online. So this is the violet powder. And it comes like this, really neat. I already took off the cover, so you open it like that, which I think is really nice. It's really smart. I'm using this exact puff. I think I need a little more. So I'm gonna shake a little bit. Or you know what? I'm gonna do it onto the lid itself. That's where I'm gonna put it. There, like that. So it's supposed to brighten. Oh, I definitely see it. Wow, I definitely see that. I definitely see a difference. Oh my gosh. That's actually very impressive, wow. Let's see, where else can it brighten? I wonder if it can take off. Oh, yeah, I did. This cancels a lot of this like oranginess too. Ooh. I'm just gonna do it with my other side of my eye. Ooh. Ow, hit my nose. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. It actually just brightened up my eye a lot in comparison. I don't know if you guys can notice the before and after, but I can definitely see it right now. And I keep putting more because it just looks, and it looks so nice. I feel like I can't overdo it. It's kind of blowing my mind right now. And this is so finely milled too. This is so what, it like literally disappears. What the? Yeah, like you just, because you know sometimes you put it on powder and it's like, oh, it tags or like it runs with it. This one just like blends in, like it melts in the skin. I'm actually really impressed. I wish I would have gotten these sooner. This violet powder, oh my god. No, I'm never gonna be able to live without it. And I want to get the pink one, the vanilla one now. Vanilla? Is it vanilla? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's vanilla. And this is the violet one, which I want to try out first because of this situation here. Wow. Yeah. I'm like looking back and forth to like my eyebrow and like under my eyes. That looks really nice. You know, for not wearing concealer, it did hide a lot. Because I usually have to go, that's why I wear really high coverage concealers and like really high coverage makeup in general to one, hide my psoriasis. And this, like, even though it's just powder, like it's literally just powder, and I'm actually very impressed by the coverage. I don't think you guys, like, I'm pretty sure you guys understand. Like, you know how you like, you're so used to doing such a multi-step like process to get where you want to be. Whoa, that's really red. To get what you want to get, like in terms of like a look or a finish, and you're like, oh, this is like you never realize how much work you do until you try something, and it's like, oh, really? Like, this is a thing. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna tell my mom about it. So this is the blush I'm gonna use from Makeup Geek. This is called Spellbound. And a little goes a long way. It's super pigmented. See? Oh, that's way too pigmented. I tend to go heavy with blush lately, and I don't know why. Like, I'm really rouged. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna actually just extend it all the way. I kind of want to put bronzer now. It's such a pretty look. And I think bronzer is more like 70s appropriate versus like the 60s. I actually want to try the Portrait Pink. The Portrait Pink is like the shade that I looked at besides the Wild Orchid, and I was like, I am ready for that. Yeah, this is Portrait Pink, 1963. Yeah, 1963. 1963, this is it. Really pretty, beautiful, stunning. Let me take something to take off the stuff I wore on my lips right now, because they're not cute. They are not cute at all. I'm wearing a little bit of powder by just, you know, by association of like powdering my face. And I keep breaking out. I don't know why. So it doesn't agitate the pimple, and it also doesn't accentuate it more, which that's very impressive for a powder to do. It doesn't give me texture. I've been having psoriasis texture here too. Like, I can feel it. I have breakouts on the top of my feet right now. Not fun at all. I want to see how it sets with like a setting spray. Oh, I'm so tempted to use it. I don't want to, but I'm tempted to, just because like I'm like, I kind of want to push what else I can do with it. I'm like way too excited. I'm like a golden retriever in a park. I'm way too excited. Let me put a little bit of on my lips. Oh, let it right on my black. Oh, that hurt. I'm just using the Burt's Bees original formula. And again, the 1963, I'm gonna reopen it just because I don't want to drop it and damage the bullet. This is the brand new, untouched, untainted. So you're supposed to use the corners to align your lip like a lip liner. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really pretty. They're so creamy. Even though I'm wearing lip balm, I'm so used to wearing lip balm. But I can tell. Yes, this is definitely Betty Draper. need to look at her right now. Betty Draper from Mad Men. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I know I have like raggedy ass lips right now. I'm sorry. My lips are super dry. This is such a pretty look. I need to put more blush. It's such a pretty look. Now I feel like my lipstick, because it's so pinky, I need to like match my, now I get why women sometimes put a lot of pink, put a lot of blush. Now I get it. I'm experiencing it right now. Ooh, really pretty. I still have to try other lipsticks. 63 has already been tested. I still have the other two, which are the Forever Red and the Chocolate Kiss. I don't want to take off this pink one. I really don't. And the Wild Orchid. The Wild Orchid, like I said before, this one, oh, stunning. Yeah, the 1963 is going to be my next purchase once I finish it. This is a beautiful pink. I need to show Joaquin, but I need to show him. Let me show him, see how I do. And if I'm not back to this video, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had a blast doing this. This is amazing. I love it. I love the powders. I love everything I've tried so far. I hope you guys have a wonderful day once again. I'm gonna keep repeating myself, and take care, guys.